Good morning. Oh, you started a little early. Yeah. I didn't feel like waiting. It'll balance out. I'll start like 10 minutes late at some point. Again. Let me just make sure everything is good. Okay. Okay. What'd you miss on Friday? Not much. Who did we design? We designed Wild Strike. Ooh, I'll have to go look for the graphic novel. I haven't actually read any of the Wings of Fire graphic novels. I should. But anyway, yeah. So, on Friday I designed, Wild Strike. And then over the weekend, I also designed this girl, Freckle Nose. I'm debating changing her name, but I literally don't know what to. Because her nose isn't really freckly. Maybe if I added more, like if I just added freckles to her more. But I don't know. This is the design I ended up with for her and I really like it. Because this, give me a second. Here was her old design. Hi, Cosmo. Yeah, here's her old design. And now here's her new one. So, hey, Cosmo, please stop spamming. This is literally your last warning, or you will be blocked, because I'm tired of the spamming and the crown stuff. Anyway. Anyway. Let us roll a new guy. You're chill to stay and chat, but just please dial back on the spamming. Also, please don't call me Mama. Or Papa, for that matter. Anyway, wheel time. Okay, Hi, your mind is blown, welcome. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, again, Cosmo, please. I do not feel comfortable with random strangers calling me mama or papa. No, thank you. Okay, so Maple Wind. Let me see if I actually feel like drawing her. Morning, Gizmoke. Where is she? Trying to think of what she'd even look like. Also, I hit a queen, so I might... trying to decide if I want to design... If I design her, I'm going to design her 2 kits as well. I'm gonna roll one more time just to see what I get. See if I get something I like a little more. I'm trying to remember what Maple Wind, what color she was on the allegiances. I could... You know what? Give me a second. I might... Honey Paw. I'll close that for now. You know what? I'm gonna do Maple Wind. Oh, let me switch you all back over. Let me look really quick. So, I guess based on the rest of her family, one mom was golden. There was golden, there was ginger, or like red, Moth Shine and Fire Whisper, and then Fox Stream, who I would say is reddish. Okay. I'm sorry, Cosmo, but I'm muting you again, and we'll be deciding afterwards, after stream, what to do. We don't do we don't do that. No death threats. And I told you I'm tired of the crown. And I told you not to call me Papa. So we're done with it. Anyway. Let's just continue on. So, let me look up some references. Also, hello, Loyal. Welcome. Sorry about the delayed welcome. Anyway. I guess I could just start drawing. You know what? I'm gonna do one more roll. Or you know what? Can you tell I have no idea what I'm doing right now? Where did I put... Alright, that's fine, Lavender. Have fun at your art class. I got my midterm grade back and got a 94. Congrats! That's really good. Let's see. Give me just a moment. I'll be right back. Alright, let's see. I'm actually gonna bring up... See a broken glass eater or lavender. I'll figure out what to call it. Have a good day. Either way. Anyway. Here she is. Let's do Honey Paw. And she's fun because while she's not super important in the first half of the story, she's important later on. She is on Toy House. Trying to decide which direction I should draw her from, because I originally drew her this direction, and then in the redesign I did, I messed up and I accidentally swapped her markings. Whatever. Okay. Let me just... Where is my... There it is. I'm gonna find a fun pose. It's kind of ended up that I've been drawing everyone as adults. Trying to think what would be best expression-wise for Honey. Give me another moment. I'll be right back. Okay. Also, Cosmo, I'm not deliberately ignoring you, but also I just whatever. Not quite in the mood to deal with whatever is happening over there. Hi, Demissia, welcome. Trying to find a good pose. Maybe I'll just use this pose from her original design. This actually wasn't... I remember when I first designed her that this wasn't even, like, the direction I wanted to go. I wanted her to be more, like, fiery colors. I don't know. Have they been this troublemaking before? I don't know. The trouble all started once I unlocked the top fans thing, and I'm not allowed to turn it off, so I don't know what to do. I'm still not entirely sure how everything works, so at the very least I have blocked the word crowns, or crown, because I'm done dealing with that. But I will deal with it off stream. This is not an on-stream thing that needs to be dealt with at the moment. Especially since I'm pretty sure they have a lot of chat blocked, so they can't see it anyway. So, anyway. So yeah, this wasn't originally the design I was going for. When I was designing Honey the first time. She was originally, I wanted her to be more fire colored. But actually I'm really happy with what I landed on. I think this color palette is really pretty. Hi Icy, welcome. Yeah, I really like this color palette. I'm debating if I want to give her stripes. I did a lot of stripe designs for these guys, but like it wasn't until like pretty recently that I got more confident drawing stripes. I'm still not super into stripes unless they're like super stylized stripes or super stylized shapes. That's the word I was looking for. If you have a Durkee design yet? Not yet. I was very out of it over the weekend, so not much got done. I made this girl yesterday, but other than her, I did not work on like anything. What kind of expression do I want to give to her? I guess I'll just give her this confident one that she's got. So a little bit about Honeyfire. When we meet her at the beginning of the story, she is Honey Paw. She's 12 moons old. And at that point, she has failed her Warriors assessment. I'm trying to think. Once or twice. I haven't really decided. What I have decided is she also has two. I mean, she's got more than two. Whatever. She has two full siblings. Bracken Breeze and Aster Cloud. Who, as you can tell, they earned their warrior names already. Honey is a bit of trouble. She's having a harder time with everything. Plus, she's got new half siblings, and she's not super into the idea of her stepmother, Light Mist. Was that her name? Give me a second. There's literally 100 cats, and sometimes the names get mixed up in my head. I think it's Light Mist, right? Yes. What would her warrior name be? Her warrior name is Honeyfire. Most of these guys that I'm designing have warrior names. Excuse me. What am I doing with the mouth? I don't know what I'm doing here. Anyway, so yeah. Honey's not quite sure how she feels about her dad's new mate, or how she feels about her two new half siblings, Haze Kit and Cloud Kit. And yeah, she was already having some issues, but that's kind of made things worse, I guess you'd say. And she's very frustrated at the beginning of the story because, well, she's the oldest apprentice. She's the only one of her siblings and like of the group of apprentices she was a part of originally to not have their warrior name. Who's the cat between? Oh, this is Cherry Belly. She is she's Nettlepool's sister. We'll have to redesign her at some point since Nettle and Wild already have redesigns. But yeah, between Honeyfire and Frecklenose is Cherry Belly. I'm sure Wild Strike would secretly love a hug from Derpy, but he's just an angry boy most of the time. Look, temper is a big thing. Most of Moon Clan doesn't have the best temper. But yeah, at the beginning of the story, that's just... Honey is mainly focused on being upset that she hasn't become a warrior yet, and she's got pressure from her family and her siblings. Her siblings especially are kind of like, what's the holdup? I kind of don't like how this eye is coming out. I think I just need to draw a whole new eye. Yeah, that's a good shape. It takes her about another moon to pass her assessment. And in the story, she briefly has a conversation with Mossy Paw, who essentially just gives her some encouragement. But like I said, she is not very important to the story at the beginning. I guess I'll talk about it because if you look at the toy house, you'll see art of them together, I think. But a lot of the second half of the story is focused around Mossy Glow and her kinda coming to terms with everything that's happened and breaking away from the kind of placid facade she was told to do. I know we're drawing Honeyfire, but Mossy very much is emotionally stunted because her gift is very emotion based. It was enforced in her from a pretty young age that she is supposed to stay calm and stay just like neutrally happy. And yeah, the second half of the story is her breaking from that. Any bad guys in your story? I mean, yeah. So Echoes doesn't have like a main villain. The sequel does. But there are Echoes focuses more on like relations and stuff. I would say bad guys. I'm trying to think. I guess Osprey Star would count. I'm excited for Art Fight to be over so I can focus on my own OCs. Yeah. Ugh. I don't know. I haven't done anything with Art Fight. I want to get back into it. But I am just... My art slump did not only last a few days. It is still going. Which is why I'm here doing this instead of working on attacks. I just, I don't know. I am not, I don't want to say I'm not in the mood. I just, sometimes designing is just what I want to do. And that's kind of where I am. I'll be right back. Okay. I struggle drawing people's OCs because they're not mine. Same! It's just something, like, you just don't know all the little nuances to the design. So it's always more of a challenge. Plus, I know there's some people that are very particular with how their character is drawn. Or like, I don't know. Drawing other people's designs can be hard sometimes. And I feel a bit bad because, like, there were people I wanted to attack, and there's people that I want to revenge, but it's just very... Hi, Dandy's World Lover. Hope you're doing alright. I'm so scared because I think the last person I drew, I actually did their OC wrong. Ooh. I mean, if they didn't say anything, then I wouldn't super worry about it. I know there are people out there who, like, I saw someone online talking about how someone they attacked made them do revisions, which is, I'm pretty sure, not super in the spirit of Art Fight. Because at that point it just becomes a commission. And it's a thing of like, if you misinterpreted a marking or like forgot something, then that's one thing. If it's you drew essentially a whole different character, that's another. Alright, see ya, Icy. Have a good day. Oh, where is he? Did I already... Okay. I already gave these cheek fluffs to Wildfire. Or Wild Strike. Wildfire is a whole different character. Oh right, I was talking about... Let me get back on the thing I was talking about with Mossy. Anyway, yeah, Mossy Glow, her story is, her arc is very much connected to her, moving on from just, I don't know how to explain it. Her learning how to deal with what she's had to deal with as a gifted cat. And part of that, for anyone who hasn't heard me talk about it before, give me a moment. Sorry about that. Excuse the dog. If it's markings, I understand, but if it's your own art style... Yeah, I have also heard, apparently there are people that are, they're reporting small artists because they don't, or they're reporting people's attacks because they don't like the art style, which is very super not cool. It's free art. Be cool, say thank you at the very least, and then just, if you don't like it, just forget that it exists after you say thank you. That's what I can use. Yeah, I don't understand that they too were also beginners. Yeah. I know there's a good chunk of people that only do art fight to get art from popular creators. And there's also people that, like, I've seen, like, people get upset about a certain character of theirs being drawn, but, like, why put it up on your profile then? I don't know. I don't know if this has always been a problem or if this is a recent, like, oh, a more recent, like, oh, you know, Artfight has come to TikTok and now there are entitled TikTok people begging for art. Also, yes, with the, first of all, hi Hybrid Pastel, welcome. But yes, there's unfortunately someone I know who doesn't, there's someone I follow who doesn't seem to say thank you on any of the attacks they receive, and then just puts the art up on their toy house, which is, I mean, putting the art up on your toy house is whatever, but you should say thank you at the very least. Because I've heard arguments of like, oh, I don't say thank you because I am socially awkward, which is whatever, but, or like, I don't know what to say. You just say thank you. I don't know. How do I make them so fluffy? I don't know. I like fluffy. I don't know how to explain my fluffing process. Yeah. Even if it's not, like, amazing art, which doesn't matter anyway, but or shouldn't matter anyway. Like, I always try to make sure to say thank you. I am a little behind on thank yous because I've just been drained. But everyone who has attacked me is getting some kind of comment. Hey, I got a question, so off topic, but I've been drawing people's profile pics for free, but I'm still trying to get money from my channel. I don't know if people pay for me to draw their profile. I mean, if you set, I do think people would pay for, like, if you do icons or profile pictures, you could set up, like an Etsy or, Ko-Fi coffee. I don't know how it's pronounced. The Ko-Fi. I have that in my description, by the way. Don't feel obligated to pay me, but also I don't actually get to be monetized until I have 500 subs, so But yeah, setting up or advertising somewhere that you are drawing people's profiles or something. And just like decide a price that you feel. It's a balance of like what you think people can afford, plus like what you think your art's worth, plus like what people are actually going to pay. But yeah, good luck. Also, yes, Loyal, I will eventually be designing Derpy when I'm not, again, like, dead. Also, yes, I do have a PayPal set up. I've been debating getting more ways to accept payment. Oh yeah, I guess I could add the designs that I have up on my Ko-Fi. I didn't even think about doing that. Not gonna lie, I'm taking notes on how you do those animal bodies. Go right ahead. I am not one of those artists that will gatekeep their art process. I mean, I'm drawing for you guys right now, so clearly. Also, welcome, your local native. But more, I don't care if you reference me. I am not uncomfortable about that at all. That is how someone learns. You can't just become a good artist by sitting in a room, and you can't just become a good artist by looking at a wall and ignoring everything outside. Referencing is crucial. And you should be able to reference the artists you enjoy without feeling like you're stealing from them, because you're not. You're learning, and then once you learn, then your art will, once you learn the basics, then you will be able to branch off. I don't know how fast those designs went on your coffee, but they're all sold out. Yeah, those were posted like, I don't remember how long ago. So yeah, that is actually a good idea. Unfortunately, my phone has decided that its battery is damaged. Or I guess it's not. Whatever. I need to work on selling some stuff. I started with tracing, then took me 8 years to finally get a style. Yeah, when I started drawing cats, now, I don't advertise it, and most of my traced art is, pretty much all of my traced art is just on my computer. But I did, when I first started drawing cats and was wanting to better figure out my art style, I too did once trace. But it was mostly because my anatomy is difficult. But now I do everything freehand, so I've learned, and now here I am. And I don't think, y'all can tell me if I'm wrong, but I don't think you can see much of whatever I used to reference or trace in my art style. I don't know if my art style actually looks similar to anyone's. But yeah, I am pro tracing to learn, but of course don't take that as like an invitation to freely trace anyone's work to learn, because I know there's a lot of people who are uncomfortable with that. So of course, respect artists' boundaries, but don't be afraid to learn from others. And that is your Odyssey art tip for the day. Come back for more art tips that I might have. I don't know. Also, I think part of, it took me a while to find a style I liked, especially because, part of my art evolution was going from doing all traditional to all digital. This has just ended up being one of my default poses. Epic, cool, just what I wanted. I don't care at this point. Anyway. I used to do all of my art traditionally, mostly because I was one of those kids who drew in class. I I used to have a huge folder, or I used to have a folder with a bunch of printer paper in it. And I still have a good chunk of the drawings I used to do. I'm probably not gonna post them online or anything because they're old and My Little Pony art that looks kind of bad. But I used to do some digital art, but before I got my drawing pad, I used a mouse, which was something. I never quite got good stabilization with the mouse, though that could be in part because I hold my computer mouse with my right hand, and of course I am left-handed, so it probably would have taken quite a bit to get the stabilization I would have needed. But after I got my drawing pad, I did a lot of doing a sketch on paper, and then I would either take a picture or scan whatever I drew and take it into my old art program, and then I would trace over it for lining, or I would line it and then color it digitally. I don't do that very much anymore. I don't do a ton of traditional art anymore. Yeah, fellow lefty. Thank you, Muddy Wolgan. I love seeing fellow lefties. As a kid, I used to trace Pokemon from a Pokemon Pokedex book. Hey, gotta start somewhere. I used to have a bunch of those, like, learn how to draw books, that don't actually really help, but maybe they did somewhat. I'm not like super amazing at it, but I would say decent at I don't even know what you'd call it. Working from a reference and making it look like the reference. I don't know what you'd call that in fewer words. Wow. Yeah, those how to draw books were not. I had like a monster one that I don't know where any of that went. I don't draw monsters, so couple dragon learn how to draw books. there's also the whole, like, a lot of those books are like, okay, draw a circle, and then draw this, and now, next step, fully detail. How to detail? You figure that out. I think monsters are cool. I just am not confident in my bipedal. I guess not all monsters are bipedal. I'm not amazingly comfortable in my bipedal art. Though I guess I can do it. It never feels comfortable, but I can clearly draw bipedal characters, because every time I do it, it looks half decent. Those Dandy's World characters didn't look bad. My art was ugly until it hit 2024. Oh my gosh. I look at a bunch of it's actually interesting. I look at my like year-old art. I'm realizing I actually don't like how her neck looks. But yeah, I look at a bunch of my old art from like, or my quote unquote old art, my recently old art, I should say, from 2023 and 2024. And I'm like, oh, that's so bad. I've progressed so much. But then I look at some of my really old art. Like, let me find. Where is Duck Paw? Like this. Like, I look at my super old art, and it might just be because, like, this kind of art, I hope you can see past Lydica's butt, but, like, this is a whole different style to what I'm doing now, and it's cute, almost. Like, it doesn't register. I guess it doesn't register to me that it's my own art, even though I know it's my art. But, like, if I saw an artist with that art style, I would think it's really cute. What is happening? Honey, what are you doing? My old art was cats with super enlarged snouts. Oh yeah. I have done that. And like even this is... When was this stuff? 2021, 2022? I don't remember. But like, this all doesn't look too bad. It's much closer to my style now. Also, hello, Simji. Yeah, it's a lot closer to what my style is now. But I also don't think it's all that bad. I know a big part of my art journey was... Oops, that was the wrong layer. There was a good chunk of time where like, so I used to post my art online for a couple years on a really old account, and then I stopped for various reasons, but I was still drawing semi-frequently offline, until at some point I just stopped. I just did not have the motivation. Whatever. Her fluff looks fine. I didn't have the motivation to draw very frequently. So there was a couple years where I barely drew. I like barely did any art. And then I tried to come back with these guys, and then I finally did come back to doing art in 2023. What brush is that? This is the rough pencil brush. Yeah. I just find it easiest for sketching. Woo, you hit your 300th artwork? That's pretty cool. Keep it up. Let's see. Oh, none of this turned out the way I wanted it to. That's whatever. But yeah, for a while I wasn't drawing at all. And then I rejoined DeviantArt because I used to have an old one. And then I kind of found I fell back in love with drawing. And now I'm here. See you, Zero. Have a good day. The blood brush. I don't know if Medibang has a blood brush. The tail too big. Everything looks weird. whatever, I guess that looks fine. Yeah. But now I draw almost every day. And I am enjoying, well, I should say most of the time, I am enjoying doing art. Dip pen. Let me look quick. So I want to see what it looks like. Oh, there might be a similar one. I don't know. But yeah, that does look pretty similar. I used to on my old art program that it was definitely not meant for what I was using it for. It's just what I had. There wasn't a sketch brush. So I used to do all of my sketches with 1 pixel wide pens or pen brush, and that was something. It also didn't have a stabilization feature, which I very much use now. I like my stabilization feature. Hello, TV. But that's why if you look at any of my old art, because I have some of it posted on Toy House, a lot of it you can see that the lines are pretty shaky, because I didn't actually switch over to Medibang until I started getting back into art. Mostly because I had needed an upgrade anyway. But only got to it once I was enjoying what I was doing again. And now I'm here. And I'm glad I switched over to Medibang, though there are definitely other... If I didn't know for a fact that it would take a while for me to adjust to a whole new program, I would try out another new one. Because I almost settled on Ibis Paint, actually. But, I think you have to pay for Ibis. And I was poor. And Medibang was free, so here we are. And it also had what I wanted, which was clean lines. That's all I've ever wanted. Stabilizer is such a good feature. I use Autodesk Sketchbook. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know how I ever lived without stabilization. I guess on this app it's called correction. I know some apps, like, you draw a line and it'll like straighten it and everything. I used to watch people do that on speed paints and I was like, whoa. But yeah, I don't get that. But I do get cleaner lines. What is it? And I'm trying to remember why I didn't use this. I think I still have it downloaded on my phone, because I was checking out. I was just checking out random stuff. Because I was bored on a road trip. That's what it was. And because I do art on my PC, I don't have a way to draw when I'm not sat in front of my computer, other than, of course, traditional. So I was trying to look for something, but I need a pen. I can't do finger art. I suck so much. Boo, hello. Hello everyone. Welcome. I'm going to school tomorrow. Is it time for people to go to school already? Ugh. Have fun, I guess. Do I participate in art fight? Kind of. Yes, I do participate in art fight. I've been kind of off of it due to some art block, but you can find my art fight linked in the description. Are you drawing with your mouse or pen? I'm drawing with a pen. I've got an XP pen art pad. I don't know the exact model. I'd have to go look for the box. Is she too fluffy? Whatever. There's still something off about my art style. I'm trying to refigure it out. Are people making the word job a swear word? Because not a lot of... Because people don't like going to work. I think it's more a joke than anything. Followed you? Followed me? Thank you. I appreciate it. I think it's mostly in an ironic sense. I don't know, I might be wrong. I use a finger to line and pen to color. Ooh. Yeah. I mean, your art looks really good, so I'm very surprised to hear that you are drawing with your finger. I mean, that's super cool. think I need to get a job when I turn 16. Cool. Good luck. Job hunting is difficult. A wildlife thing? But you need to get your ID and a license. I mean, does it require driving? I mean, if you just get your license, then you also have an ID if you need it, if driving is required. I don't know. But that sounds cool. I need to get my license. I don't like cars, so I don't like cars, and I've had no real reason to get my driver's license. But I should. You have a hunting license. Cool. That's pretty cool. Draw with finger too, but I do it so much I can't draw with a tablet pen. I can't do art with my finger. I have some kind of issue. I think it's just some kind of processing problem with my brain. But I don't know, my whole hand's in the way, so I can't see what I'm doing. It makes it difficult. Though I've always wanted one of those drawing pads that has like a screen so that you can that makes it more portable. But now that I'm thinking about it, I might actually not want that anymore. I have become very sensitive to changes. Like any little change in my environment, and suddenly it's like I don't know how to draw. That's a little hyperbolic, but it takes longer than it used to for me to get used to new stuff. You don't like change? I mean, I like some change. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I can't find the correct words that will describe the feeling in my brain. But it's just like little changes, like I don't know. I think part of it is a sensory thing. It doesn't feel the same. So it's harder for me to adjust. Same, actually, I can't learn a new program or anything. Yeah. It's just the adjustment period, and it just doesn't... I don't know if saying that it just doesn't feel right makes any sense. But it just doesn't feel right. I can physically feel that there's something off if I change, like, if I were to use a different drawing pad or a different pen or a different program. Or anything. If I were to stand up, I would have to adjust, and it would be difficult. Which cat characters in your story are Maine Coons? So the only full Maine Coon is Snowball, who is Angel Wish and Comet Sky's dad. And then Angel and Comet are both half Maine Coon. So they get a lot of the height. Or they're both big and tall. Angel definitely looks more like a Maine Coon. She got a lot of the fluff, and she got ear tufts. But even though I'm still working on diversifying my face shapes, in my mind, while Angel looks a lot more Maine Coon-y because of she's just like super fluffy. Comet definitely has the face. Angel looks a lot more like her mom, face-wise. While Comet she's sleek, but she's got those Maine Coon facial features. Yeah. I don't think... What's the name of this brown and white fluffy character you use? Oh, my little talk girl? Her name is Light Echo. She is my Sona. She's my cat, Sona. I love her dearly. She has been with me since she's been with me for a long time. Yes, light echo. She's gone through quite a few design changes, but her name has always been the same. Dude, that reminds me, I kidnapped a bunch of your guys a month ago and still plan to draw them. Getting flooded with palms suddenly. Ooh. I am excited to see what art you make of them. Good luck with the comms if you do end up doing them. You're fine, Black-a-Chain. Welcome. You're never late. You're there precisely when you're needed. Light Echo needs to be a plushie. Oh, I would die for a Light Echo plushie. Literally anything physical of my characters. There's this person who sells warrior cat character pins on Etsy. And they have a 3 custom pins thing. I think it's mainly meant for so you can get characters that they don't have pins of, or because they mostly do canon stuff, but they will let you order OCs, and I currently have above my desk Mossy Glow, Nettle Pool, and Angel Wish pins. And they even in their they made a little, or they always do a little like thank you card. And they drew Angel, and it's my favorite thing. I don't know, something about my characters on physical objects. I just like, I want it so bad. I've considered I would have to see how expensive it would be. But I've thought about like, I know some people do like stickers of their characters. And I would love to get, I don't have anywhere to put stickers. Can you send me a link? Of course, I will. I'll have to refine their Etsy shop, but I can absolutely send you a link. There's like 9 to 10 columns. They're hypo kits. Ooh. Yeah. Hypo kits can be a little, I understand the burnout. I know how you make stickers for free. Ooh. But yeah, I've thought of doing stickers or just wanting to put my characters on stuff. And my dad has told me before, like, I should like sell stuff, but I don't know if anyone would be interested in like quote unquote merch of my characters. Let Echo gets a Derpy approved Huggy. She appreciates it. She will accept the Huggy. Yeah, I don't know. I've also thought of just like making essentially a merch character, I guess. I don't know. I'm trying to find ways to make some money, because this is kind of, my designs are kind of my main source right now. But again, I don't. What do you want about, puppy? Again, I don't know if people would actually want to buy physical stuff of my art or my characters. I really want to get into clay models. Ooh. Nickelodeonia's back. It's actually banned in my house? Oh my. What? I mean, was there a major mess that made it so arts and crafts is banned in your house? I mean, that sucks. I'm sorry you can't do any kinds of crafts and stuff. Okay. Orange. Right now, Sans Undertale is the fandom I'm in right now. So yeah, I think Megalovania was just playing. Speaking of, I am almost caught up with Deltarune, and that's very exciting. No spoilers. I don't care that much, but I am almost done with chapter 3. I'm just trying to beat the super boss. I've been trying to, besides chapter 1, which I need to go back and beat the super boss of chapter 1 because I didn't realize you'd get stuff for doing that. I thought it was just something random. But yeah, you do get stuff for it, so I need to go back and beat. I need to figure out if doing that will mean I have to essentially replay the entire game, or if it'll just transfer to my current file. Everyone in the Sans Undertale fandom on the STH and FNAF. I don't know what STH is, but I like FNAF. No, not really. My mom hates the potential of a mess. Yeah, that's a little... That sucks. I'm sorry that you don't get to do crafts. Crafts are fun. Plus, you were talking about clay. Clay's not super messy. I guess if you're using it, like, around carpet, there's that risk. But yeah, clay's not all that messy. Waiting for the HP and Teddick episodes. Yes. I'm very excited for the next digital circus, whenever that may be. And I assume HB is hell of a boss, which I'm also waiting for that. Am I actually liking what's happening here? I'm only half paying attention to what I'm actually drawing. I feel like I did something different. August 2nd is the next hell of a short. Yeah, that's what I saw. Wonder what it'll be about. I attack you on art fight. I will be excited to see it. I hope to get back to art fight before it ends. I've just been... Ugh. This redesign is ugly. Why did I... Whatever. Why did I do that? I'm gonna finish coloring my girl. If I do this... I don't know why. I've been very into these little flecks lately, adding them to my designs. Yeah, by the way, everyone can feel free to advertise your art fights. Especially if you haven't been getting attacked too much. I'm sure there are plenty of people here who will be ready to get you. Yes, she's a very fluffy calico. I think I was gonna make her a tortie at first. I think I might have written her as like when I wrote down what everyone looked like when I made those allegiances on Upon Each World or Untold Legacy, whatever name you want to call it. But I didn't actually like physically write any of those down, so I don't remember. Let me There's a cat called a Munchkin, and they're small and adorable. Yeah, I have a Munchkin character. I mean, I guess you'd consider she is dwarfism. She's on my toy house if you want to find her. Her name is Rose Ear. I need to redesign her at some point because I don't really like the colors I use for her. Plus, I want to further exaggerate her proportions. I don't think I did it enough. Did I keep the eye color? Yeah. Why did I? Whatever. I don't care. I'm trying to decide if I actually like this eye color or if I want to do something else. I think the amber eyes work, but it depends. Alright. Have a good day, Black-a-Chain. Have fun with your show. Let's see if I like this eye color. I don't know. I think I was saying something, but I've lost my train of thought. Oh right, I was talking about how I don't remember what a bunch of my characters looked like because they were all in those allegiances. I am only I am just extremely lucky that I made whole, I made family trees, so all the names are on there. Hello, Sprouts Art. Welcome. Or I made physical family trees, so I have all the names of the characters. I just don't fully remember what they looked like. And all I have left of that Untold Tales thing. Cosmic Jaguar, I'm making their channel officially on here. Oh, cool. But yeah, all I have left of that original Untold Tales allegiances is I still have a tab on my phone of it, and the little like thumbnail for it, I can see it's only a chunk of Sun Clan, but I can see a couple characters. Oh yeah, Loyal, you were asking about bad guys, and then I went off onto a different tangent. I don't actually know if I've heard any of Hatsune Miku's music. I know who Hatsune Miku is, but I don't think I've ever come across any of those songs, which is surprising because I frequent the internet. My cat is so cute, thank you. No, I don't like that. Don't like that at all. What else? If I do like this. But bad guys. This, like I said before, this story doesn't really have villains. Not official villains or like an official like main villain or anything. I guess you'd say Moon Clan is the main aggressor in the story. And the major final conflict is caused by Osprey Star because she's not a great leader. She's not supposed to be a leader anyway. Essentially, she faked a sign that would have essentially said that StarClan chose her to be the next leader of Moon Clan. And and then she is bad at it. Villains are so interesting. They're really fun to develop. They are. I'm having a lot of fun developing my more antagonistic characters for this one. I'll keep that. But like I said, Blood and Water is the one that has like a true villain. And I've actually gone back and I am trying to more clearly define who Crimson Sky is and why he is the way he is. Because right now he's just like cartoon villain levels of being bad because the plot needs someone to be bad. And yeah, I've been trying to further develop who he is. To more make that make sense that he is the way he is. But yeah, like I said, Osprey Star is not great. And her main, like, the thing that kind of gets the final conflict to get rolling is she does something. I have an idea for what that thing is, but I'm still trying to figure out if I like that, and I'll probably talk about it when I redraw her or redesign her. But something that she does causes some of the Moon Clan cats to leave, and she start to fight over it with the other clans. Anyway, here she is. It's Honeyfire. I didn't change her design all that much, but like I said, I liked this design. I just needed an update. I think this color is too harsh. It needs to be a little more saturated or desaturated. But yeah, much fluffier than the old design. I have fluffed her out. If there's one thing Mossy Glow likes in her women, she likes fluffy girls. But anyway. But yeah, to finish that thought about Osprey, a bunch of the Moon Clan cats leave, and she essentially starts a mini war with the other clans over it because she thinks that they've stolen her warriors. And yeah, and then things progress from there. And she makes worse and worse decisions. And I'm actually trying to decide when Osprey Star stops being leader is very important for me to figure out. Because I'm trying to balance. She's already like a couple years old, like 3-4ish years old when Echoes starts. So let's say she's 3. And then by the time Blood and Water starts, 8 years have passed. So she'd be like 11 if she's still alive. Not that I think she'd die of old age at only being 11. But I just need to decide when. I don't know. That's stuff for me to figure out on my own. But anyway, I'm actually going to end stream here because it's been 2 hours. Let me save my girl. Honey, fire. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna end stream here. Thank y'all for watching. I will be back again tomorrow. Have a good day, and I'll see you later. Bye.